Well, hello to my lovely viewers, it's PNG. Thank you for tuning to my One Piece Bounty Rush video. And today I'm going to do an update version of the top 10 characters that does not include extreme EX units. And it's because that after the third anniversary, also the update on the adjustments on certain characters has slightly changed the characters that normally would not be used now is fully used, and it's much more better, and it's actually impacting the league. Certain characters have had great buffs and where they become very viable now and very powerful to use. So the previous top 10 list I made will kind of become, well, irrelevant now. Now this list will probably make more sense for people, and I've seen all these characters appearing in the league and they're really making an impact. So I'll just say this list will not include the EX units, so don't be disappointed, because this is not a top 10 characters in overall. It's just top 10 Bounty Festival unit or step up units in the top 10 character list. Well, anyway, let's go. This is all my personal opinion. If you did like it, go to leave a comment down below, or like it. If you didn't like it, leave a comment down below again, just to put down your opinion who should be in the top 10 character list non-EX unit. So okay, let's get to the list. Number 10, Raid on Onigashima Uzdas's Kid. Well, Kid is no need to really explain. He is a very staple character, very easy to use. You don't have to really use much thoughts or strategic thinking to beat or defend the treasure. He generally has the ability to hold people down or even knock out the opponent. He's also branded, I would say personally, the knockback king. So if you try to take the treasure from him, he'll just send you flying away across the screen, and then you will take your time to come back. So yeah, Kid still remain one of the best defenders, and he is one of the top 10 characters, I would say. He will be able to hold the treasure down very well. All of the current meta character will still find difficult to take him out. So yeah, he's definitely still worth the top 10 characters. Number 9, Whole Cake Island Nami. Well, don't underestimate this character. I don't know why there's not a lot of people using her. She is actually very good. She is very strong. Not only defensively, she's quite good at offensively as well. She can destroy many characters, especially that she's got the ability to shock and regain the traits, well, the skills back quite quickly. If you equip her with the right medals, like for me, for example, the Pedro medal, every shock I do, I'll get a skill 1 cooldown and rapidly get back my skill 1, where I could actually just regain HP, as well as helping out the allies to regain HP as well. So she is not only a great support defender, as well as a attacker, if you like to put her that way. She can do pretty much all of them. She is really good. So if you have a developer, I personally say she's definitely worth one of the top 10 characters right now. Number 8, Raid on Onigashima Travago Law. Law, great attacker. He has the ability to annoy and give a lot of the meta character headache, because he can deny you from recovering HP. Once that's been inflicted on those certain character that relies on HP recovery, then they're pretty much effed. For example, Kaido, especially Kaido, because Kaido doesn't need those HP recovery from those attacks that normally doesn't damage him that well. Also, especially characters like God Usopp and Dolphy, young Dolphy, that has an extra life, or any character that relies on HP recovery, and Roger as well. If they hit it on him, and he's pretty much going to destroy them. Law is still really great, so yeah, definitely one of the top 10 characters. Number 7, Animal Kingdom Pirates lead performer Jack. Jack, great attacker. Especially right now, there's a few Luffys running around. He will be able to destroy Luffy and Kaido as well. Unfortunately, I still don't have this character. I'm really looking forward to get him, and then just showcase how well I can do with him. He's really strong, especially that he has constant HP recovery, increasing attack, and he'll just butcher most of the characters out there. The only character that he has a headache against is Roger and Alkainu only. But you can destroy Roger. It's just a matter who got the attack up first, and then just kill each other. Alkainu will have a little bit headache because of the element advantage and incineration, but Jack is still really strong, and I'll say, yep, definitely one of the strongest characters out there. Number 6, Savior God Usopp, or the Stupid Rat. Goldusop still very viable in the current meta because he can destroy all the green units. Especially right now, the league is running back quite a lot of Rogers and Oden. Then he will be very useful to take them out. He will struggle against Alkainu because Alkainu just incinerate and just really damage Goldusop, getting rid of his 2 life quite easily. So I'll just say with Goldusop, he will be able to win you quite a few games. There's not a lot of people using him now because there's other options, but people are still using him. He's still really, really good and annoying. So I still hate this character because he's got those 2 extra life, taking too much time to get rid of him. But I have to admit, if I use him, he's still very good. He can win you a lot of games. Yeah, definitely still one of the top 10 characters. Number 5, Brock's Works Officer Agent Miss Golden Week. Oh, everyone knows Miss Golden Week. She is really annoying to deal with. Great runner. She has the near broken ability, become invincible or make you very useless after inflicting you with calm. She will be grabbing treasures all over the place. She's very quick and annoying to deal with, but she's not like absolutely hard to deal with. It's just only you just need to understand how her timing with her invincibility and the calm works. Then you also understand her behavior, how players would use her, then you'll be fine. But she's especially great at last minute clutch. She will be annoying if she hang around the treasure area. So definitely one of the top 10 characters, as probably one of the best step up characters. Actually, probably is the best step up characters you can see. She should be in Bounty Festival unit, but oh well, she is a very good character. Number 4, Roger Pirate's first mate, Sylvars Rayleigh. Personally, this character is one of the best character and also one of my favorite runners right now. It's really well designed for experienced player. For non-experienced player, you will find him very difficult to use because of his main trait, his ability to gain the advantage from perfect dodging, because once he perfect dodge, he can teleport towards opponent and then just smack him away with his skill 1, technically speaking, and then just send him off flying. Then you can use that opportunity to grab treasures, or you could just KO them. It's very satisfying and very rewarding if you can get those perfect dodge working, but if you can't get him, then you won't find him very useful for yourself. So I say this character is perfectly designed for an experienced player, but he's definitely still one of the top 10 characters. Number 3, Roger's rival, Edward Newgate. Prime Whitebeard, and damn, definitely worth now using because he's literally the Roger's rival now. He can easily destroy Roger. Well, it depends actually. They literally rival each other now. It depends on the player. If you can get hold of Roger with this skill 1, it's pretty much a one-shot, or at least it will damage him so heavily that he can't come back from it. Also, because now Whitebeard has the trait to gain the attack increase just by you delivering the skill 1 attack on your opponent, depending how many you hit. If you manage to hit 2 characters with skill 1, then you immediately get a 30% damage increase. So if you hit 5 opponents, you can get your 75% attack increase, and then you or your ally KO your opponents, you will just get your defense up. Once you get all those stats up, then you're stronger than Roger, literally, and he can destroy other characters. The only character that he will find difficult to deal with is just Alkainu. It's exactly the same weakness as Roger, so definitely one of the best attacker right now, as well as the top 10 characters. Definitely the third position for me personally anyway, but I don't know if you agree, but he's very strong now. Pop's definitely worth it now. Number 2, Luffy's brother, Sabo. This version of Sabo has really made a comeback onto the meta, and he's, well, I say quite a lot of people are using him more now because of only 2 things has been changed on him that really made an impact on his stats. Where every time now he attacks someone that's been flamed or burnt, he'll get a 10% HP recovery. That's a lot, you know. He can literally recover so much HP if he that he can actually continue to attack. Plus, if you are attacking him while he's on his flame state, his Merry state, he gets a 50% damage reduction. So it's pretty much hardly any damage towards him. He's just another a version of Alkainu now, a Bounty Festival unit or version of Alkainu. There's certain situations, actually most of the time, when I use Sabo, I can beat up a Alkainu quite easily because you can actually overpower him quite well. So definitely Sabo, out of the adjustments, Sabo personally I would say has the best adjustment to make himself to combat one of the top 10 characters, and I say he's probably the better version, but very better out of all of them. So yeah, definitely one of the strongest one now. Number 1, Don Quixote Pirates Captain Don Quixote the Flamingo, or Young Dolphy. Dolphy still remains the strongest Bounty Festival unit and probably one of the best attackers as well. He will be able to win you a heck a lot of games. He can destroy any characters out there. The only characters you might find a bit of a headache to deal with is just Kaido. Oh well, Kaido not really, depending on your HP. If you can get your HP below 50%, like this trait here, you can do 100% more damage. Then that's when you can actually damage Kaido. If you are at full HP attacking Kaido, you're just not gonna do anything to him. The rest of the characters like Luffy, Yamato, Roger, Oden, or even Alkainu especially, Alkainu will be afraid of you. Young Dolphy just literally dominates all of them. But you have to play properly. You need to know how to play around his shield, well, his web shield, then you'll be fine. You can just literally destroy anyone that comes towards you. Definitely the best non-EX unit out there right now. If you have him, great, just use him. He'll win you a lot of games.